Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is wet this weekend. Very wet around here. And I think we're all squared away. I got my coffee. Hope you guys all had your coffee this morning. To start off, I want to thank all you VOD viewers who come out and watch the VODs after the fact. Even if you put it on the background and mute me. I'm like, if that's what it takes, thank you guys so much for doing that. I appreciate it. All right, where are we? So I went through my emails this week, and my Daddy Bones email specifically. Obviously, I have, like most people, I have multiple email accounts. So I went through the Daddy Bones email accounts, and apparently I'm not getting copyright strikes, but I'm not allowed to monetize my streams, even though I'm not monetized anyways. It makes absolutely no sense. It's like, even though you're not monetized, you can't monetize this stream because apparently a couple of the songs I have become copywritten. I'm not sure. Even though I've only downloaded things through the YouTube channels and through Storyblocks, apparently a couple of the songs from Storyblocks are now in the copyright section of something. So I've had to remove those songs, and so they're no longer on our playlists. Their playlist a little shorter. So I'll be keeping an eye on my email. But that was some back and forth. I had a conversation with people about things, and it was just a weird scenario. Like I thought at one point when I was doing Storyblocks that they said that they would, even though the song would come off of their availability, that I would still be able to use the song. But apparently that's not the case. So here we are. Here we are today. Let's head on over to our screen, shall we? Let's play. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize. There we go. Hello. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. This is our little storage closet. Oh my goodness. That I've been working on, or been working out of, I should say. Not necessarily working on it. But this is where I've been storing things. Kind of like what we started doing in one of our other there we go. I just kind of started working out of the season 2. I just started kind of working out of a little closet here. So that's where we are here. Let's have a look. I've been farming some of these. Look, that little grassland. Instead of like moving it over or adding more to it, I just we have expanded our. Look at all you guys. So loud. Friendly mobs. Let's go 50% on that. See what happens. There we go. So yeah, this has been my animal pen, and I've swapped these over to magentas, and been grabbing what I could when I can. And there we go. Every block counts. And of course, I've been farming some of the cows as I've been slowly adding bookshelves to our enchantment setup, which I moved over here. I have one of those. Where are we at? We are almost at... We're at level 26, so we're almost at level 30, so we're almost there. I figured this one and that one, so 2 more bookshelves should get us there. And we'll be good to go. I mean, how many, where am I at? I got 2 books, I got 3 pages. So I need 6 books, 6 more books, right? That means 6 more pieces of leather. Cal just needs to cooperate. I also got mending. I'll show you here in a second. Let's Let's sleep away the nighttime. I also did get mending. Boom. There we go. We got mending. I sold them some paper because I'm trying to level them up, of course. So yeah, did a couple things. While you guys were away. What I didn't do was I didn't add in the new command that I wanted to. I also didn't do our little icon for how many days or our top channel, or not our top channel, our most number of days survived in an ultra hardcore world. Yeah, so I'm a little sad about it. I'm a little sad. Let's do this. Am I getting lag? I might be getting a little bit of lag. But yeah, so I've been doing some of this basically. Expanding our little cow population and our sheep population over here. While dealing with the new work year. Of course, you know, Daddy Bones still has a real job. There we go. And let's get up here. Let's expand the population. I don't think I actually have anything mending yet. Oh, speaking of places to get mending, I did do some fishing. Did get some fishing done. And we got all sorts of little treasures. But one thing that we got Luck of the Sea 2 on this one. And this is the one I've been using. So I can merge these at some point. Possibly. Or maybe I can start building up a repertoire of fishing enchantments. I'll do some more fishing off camera. I love it and I hate it. Like, you know, I don't want my days to grow because I'm fishing. No, that's but I mean, there's things you need to, you know, you kind of need to do. You need to set up and you need to accomplish. So I have to keep that in mind too. Grow and expand. And then, so yeah, this is all things I've set up right now. Alright, maybe we should put a hopper right there. That actually would be pretty smart, wouldn't it? Let's see. Do that. Let's get that going. We need another chest. There we go. And then we simply put it on top here. There, now we can just like dump stuff in there for that. Works. It works. Alright, food. We're doing good on food. I did do some strip mining. With no luck. We had like 0 luck. I did 2 strips, thinking that would be enough, but at least to get some more diamonds. But that was not the case. We did 2 strips and got absolutely nothing. That's not very good. Donkey. Well, let's do a quick little preview of what I did do without trying to expose too much of the terrain. Okay, so I created these channels here, and I did a strip out and a strip back, and started my strip there for going this way. So yeah, so that's all I've done there. So there will be some more strip mining in my future, possibly. If we get set up via trades, it's kind of not necessary. But probably still handy to have a bunch of diamonds available to us as we need. But yeah, that's where we are. So I figure we'll start this off by at least getting some outlining done. As we, you know what, we can, let's cull the cow population and see if we can get 6 more books. 6 more leather, pieces of leather. Oh, well, there's 3 pieces there. We're at 4, 5, 6. All right, good. All right, so we have the number of books we need. Do we have enough paper now? What you think of me? I'm hitting these little lag spikes. I'm not enjoying. It might very well necessarily be me needing to. Oh, look at that! Perfect. There's one bookshelf. Do a hard reset, basically. Like, I actually need to turn my computer off and turn it back on. Typical IT help, you know? Okay, so let's pop this out. Oh yeah. And yep, level 30, efficiency 3. Alright, so we are at level 30. I want better than efficiency 3. I'd like to have efficiency 4. Did I move it over already? My lapis. Oh yeah, I put these clever little barrels here that works both as decoration and as function. Wait, why isn't this available to me? I have 30 levels. need 3 pieces of lapis. Let's try that again. Not that I want this. What I really want to do is rotate the trade or the enchantment. Alright, so all I want to do is rotate the enchantment. So we're going to spend 1 level. No, we're going to spend 6 levels to rotate the enchantment. What if we do... Oh, that has Silk Touch. I'm actually more desperate for Silk Touch than I am for Efficiency or Efficiency 2. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll work on that. It'd be nice if it had Unbreaking at least. Well, that one's got Aqua Affinity. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so this is our mending book. We fish this out of the ocean, and we fish that out of the ocean. Oh my goodness, Daddy Bones. It really is that time of year that I usually just seem to have a lot of gook buildup. We could put this on our bow. Yeah, we have a lot going on here, but I think I'd rather save this for a trident. I think I would like to save that for. The fire protection, I actually want to put that on my boots. The current boots I'm actually wearing too. And that is all because I want to have fire protection when I go into the nether. And I think we talked about this. Like, I like fire protection on... I like to take boots and do the fire protection, soul speed. So I have those on my boots. So, every little bit. How many diamonds do we even have? Can't make pants. 6, 7. Need 7 for pants. We need 4 for boots. But because of the mending, I'm okay with these boots for right now. Oh, I love that. When worn, minus 45% burning time. So now you actually have a better understanding of what fire protection does and what the different levels are. That's awesome. GG, Mojang. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright. There we go. Let's take that. Aqua Affinity. I want to go ahead and do that with my helmet. There we go. Now when we're in the water, we can mine a little bit faster. Power 1, we need to scrape that. Perfect. All right. So, what else do we have next? Quick charge, density, efficiency. Alright. We'll hold off doing any more. Well, we're kind of low on levels now. But we'll hold off on doing any more enchanting now. there. Wheat. Let's get ourselves over to the canal with our wool so we can start mapping out our edges. The downside of doing things off stream is you guys miss out on a couple of things. Like I was fishing out junk and I got advancements for fishing out junk. Let's turn this on. The render is on. Well, the render's on. Where's my... where's my blocks? Oh, there they are. Weird. That was weird. Okay. This lag is actually kind of bothersome. I'm not sure if you guys notice it, but I'm noticing it. The reason why it bothers me is because we're not on a server. It's just my computer being a computer. Huh. I'm like, I guess some of these... I'm like, why? What did Daddy Bones do here? Made a mess. That's what I did. There we go. Alright, let's see how this works out. So that tree is kind of in the way. And I guess that tree will need to come down for sure, because that'll help. Oh yeah, look, I've got one up here. Because, you know, I was probably in creative, so of course I just kind of created a line as good as I could, as best as I could. I must have to chop down that tree. Oh, and that's probably a block as well. And that one might be a block as well. Oh, wow, what is that? That was... His was a bush? Out of the way, cow. Alright, I gotta be... This is where, like, having the render on is kind of dangerous. Oh, come on. Or was I going this way? It's weird how all I ever did was like use the seed to help kind of create this when I took it over into creative mode. So it's kind of weird to see stuff like this not accurate. But like in creative mode, I might have like went ahead and chopped down that tree, which is why it's looking weird. Okay, so that side's, we're going to call it done for now. Like obviously I want to tweak some things up. Well, it won't even need tweaking because we're going to be like digging all this out. So it's going to be an adventure. We're going to need some diamond shovels. For sure. For sure. Let's see how far we can make it with the other side with how much I have left. Only 10 blocks left. And we'll go snip some sheep. Snip, snip, sheep, sheep. So that's that bit, and we're completely out. So, oh wow, there's... Let's see if I do this and do this. Would that help? Alright, so we have this whole corner. And of course I have it here. So, and actually this whole bit's going to come out, but the line is here. So let's go get some more, let's go find out how much more. I mean, it's not going to be much. Bum, bum. My daughter and I have been catching up on Stranger Things as our go-to show to watch most nights. We are currently in season 4. put this in with, yeah, with this. There we go. Jungle lock can go there. Let's go snip some sheep. So it looks like we're, just because I've seen enough of the previews to know that it looks like we're getting introduced to the main villain now, or the last main villain. There we go. We've got some more over here. Come on, out of the way. Just need to cull a little bit more so I can get through some people. Sheep people. Bovine. Oh, so speaking of these things, so we have a new snapshot, 26.1. Cute creatures, where you get to see the baby variants of these. They're not just gonna like be baby cows. Like these, like those have changed. Like this thing actually is gonna look a little more shaggy, and in my opinion, it looks a little bit like a yak. And it made me think, can we get yaks in Minecraft? Mojang? Just to sitting in the corner streamer asking for yaks. Got any yaks available? I've been looking at the whole Christmas yak thing that kind of has cropped up, and of course they're all like adorable. Christmas yak. And really restrained myself from pushing Christmas yaks. But they were pretty cute, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let's make 2 more books. Just because. Poor fellow. Alright. 39. Let's see what we can complete here. Because I really do want to get the render off. When the renders are whole like this, like I know that some people work off the renders whole like this. It's very, I mean, you see it. It's kind of distracting. Look, there's that. There's another one over there. But it's a, you know, small price to pay for a very useful tool. So, and each of the inconveniences are very necessary because you need identifiers. So I go up into a tree, which is kind of annoying. Like, why would Daddy Bones? Why would you do that? So let's I'm gonna build a house. So let's put it there. Do I have another one? Yeah, right here. So let's put you there. Apparently, I was not thinking about that when I was dropping magenta blocks all over the place. We're gonna go ahead and put it right there. one there, so let's put it here. Yeah, seriously. This is so weedy over here. Look, did that. Oh, of course, right in the middle. Oh yeah, we'll do that. And that looks not very friendly. I think it only comes from one source. So let's block that off. All right. There's that. Oh, it's up there. Oh yeah, that feels right. Yes. Then that tree. So let's go up and around to the right here. I think I'm going to clear all that just into there. Okay, we're good. Actually, we're pretty good. So that's kind of like the last bit of it, really. So let's turn the render off. There we go. Now it's less distracting and we get to see a nice line. We'll have to deal with that. Okay, that looks really good. That was the goal, basically. Let's give ourselves a nice kind of general line to connect this with this, and we're going to clear out all of that. Oh my goodness. I think we should be more set up for this. Like maybe we should think about a netherite shovel for this. We're gonna need at least a couple of diamond shovels. A farm for mending, or like, you know, so like a mob farm. Whew, all right. Okay, well, we have our outline done. Let's, you know, let's start with chopping down some trees. I actually think that might be a pretty good start. Although this axe isn't going to make it. That's what I love about they just have no durability, and I don't have any unbreaking on this. Alright, keep going. Yeah, I know. I gotta go find my... Alright, we need another axe. I mean, it doesn't matter if I use the gold axe and break it now, or we just in general need a new axe. So, let's head over and... What do we have? 5 diamonds? So, an axe and a shovel? Sounds like reasonable to me. I'm envisioning a lot of terrain building. Like, I don't do a whole lot of mountain building, or so this is gonna present its own challenge to me. I've watched Minecrafters do that. I just have not done it. Or at least I've done it on a very small scale. Like, I usually like building with the terrain rather than trying to like either build up my own or really dig into it. So this is a project. I mean, the island we just did, I mean, that was something pretty big. Like, you're literally building your own terrain there. Then I put, yeah, cocoa beans in here. Where did I put cocoa beans at? I guess they're in here. Plant life. Because by themselves they're not exactly food, so... Alright, we'll put you in there for now. Alright, we talked about diamonds. 1 axe. And 1 shovel. We could do a spear. Let's think about what we're working on. I feel like merge those two. Alright, we are going to break some stuff. I'm actually going to bring all those axes. See, maybe I'm this way in real life too, but I always try to get the most use out of everything I have available to me. So that includes like stone axes. Like, I know people just toss them on the ground, let them despawn, or they just toss them in fire. But me, I'd rather use it. So, let's also do a thing. Let's do that. Oh, we missed one. Of course we did. There we go. Oh, we got some apples, so we can make some more golden apples. That will be nice. Wow, look at you all the way out here. That was a big tree. There we go. Swap that out, because this is a break. This is about to break. There we go. There, now we move on. Oh, I hear a bad guy. He must be, there must be a cave underneath of us. Any other game, or any other mode, I would totally want to go start digging. And we will get there. Because we have to, obviously have to dig all this out. To see the caves. It's funny, it must be really, really close, because I hear it. Well, came out of his holes from somewhere. All right, another one down. Curious to know where the hole is that it came out of. Was it right here? Looks like it may very well have been. That's the closest hole that I'm seeing anyways. He made it kind of far. Oh man. I'm trying to avoid chopping down grass. Yeah, no, yep, I can't be picking that up. But daddy bones. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm out of space anyway, so it's really kind of hard to pick them up. Let's go clear out our inventory. Don't really need the shears right now. Okay, simple enough. Moving on. Dun, dun, dun. I should probably just get rid of these things. You're going to create more problems for me than necessary. Alright, I got two bogeys right here. There they are. There. Satisfied my needing to clear the red dots. Wonder how long it'll be before I start killing armadillos for the same reason. these pigs don't drop anything in Minecraft. How is it like getting nighttime already? Jeez. I feel like I really already slept I literally just slept a day away, or the night away. So there's that. Follow the line up. Let's go to this guy. Here's where we are next. Alright, looks like we're full on sticks and apples. There's that. Go back to the boat and do a little inventory cleanup. We're almost done with another axe. Very useful tools. Basically had an ad just kind of like pop in my ear, and I'm like, where did that come from? So I am closing out some of my windows so I can't figure out. Cupcake, hello, good morning, welcome in. You are back. How's your weekend going? You posted some new videos. I'm happy to check them out. I will be happy to check them out. I'm just troubleshooting something here that kind of like just popped up in my ear, and I was like, that's not what I want to hear. Alright, hopefully I solved the problem. Streaming dilemmas. Well, Happy New Year to you too. I hope you have some a resolution that you hope to stick to. I'm already struggling with mine. My simple resolution was to be more completing. And I created 2 little challenges for myself for this week, and I didn't accomplish either one of them or complete them. So, shame on me. And I need to do better. I need to do very much better. However, we did hit record, so I'm actually recording this. I'm actually pretty excited to be recording this for a time lapse later about clearing out our entire area here for making the canal. So I did remember to hit record. I'm happy about that. But yes, I will have to swing over and check out how you're doing. I'm recording using Flashback, Minecraft Flashback. Just right now, just basically me chopping down all the trees for this. And hopefully we can turn that into something later. Or if something crazy happens, I have a flashback recording of it. You know, like a death. You know, because we're on ultra hardcore, whatnot. So we got all that. Now we're over here clearing out all this to the right. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, well, thank you so much if you do that. I appreciate it. So, do you have any new? Did you have any New Year's resolutions? Did you create something that kind of obtainable? I think completing, or being able to finish projects when you start them, I think it's very obtainable. I just need to be more head down and focused. Like when I start a project, and I just need to complete and follow through. All right, another axe down. So that's my goal. That's my challenge for the year. And with that, I'm hoping that I turn it into more content, basically, in a sense. You might do a live on my old channel in the summer. Okay, summer's not too far. Remind me, are you finishing school too? Are you still in school as well? Can I repeat what I said? Are you? I just wanted you to remind me if you were also still in school as well. Yes. All right. So you have your own challenges between school and content creation. So yeah, you that's good. As I'm trying to fit my content creation between, you know, a 40-hour work week. And that leaves me just the weekends to kind of do things, but then I've got things to do with the family. Such as today, we are going to another Christmas party. This is the last Christmas party of the Christmas season. Hey, buddy. You're on fire. What was that one? Oh, that was just kill a zombie. I've never killed a zombie until now. I guess he was, Nope, I'm hearing clinkers. Come up through here, maybe? No, that looks a little steep. I mean, it could have come up through there. So yes, we have one more Christmas party. And I'm fighting with the weather right now because they said it wasn't going to rain tomorrow. I'm trying to get my old channel to comment on... Oh, gotcha. Technical challenges. I had them this week. Between the company that allows me to play the music and YouTube saying that the material that I was using was copyrighted, but I've got permission to play it. And apparently the company that says I have permission to play it is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I just removed the songs completely from the playlist. And now they get no recognition at all. Small price to pay from a small little corner streamer. That's me. I'm a corner store streamer. Probably the best description. Alright, how we looking? Wow. I mean, it looks a lot different without trees. That's for sure. That doesn't look safe. Looks like a lot of broken Minecraft bones right there. Excellent, excellent. Kind of nice, easy way to spend a Saturday, right? Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Can we break another axe? Saw that drop. There we go. So I guess, should we get Silk Touch on our shovel? I think the answer is yes. But I do want it to get some green grass blocks. Oh, there's that. Ah, Super Gamer 7, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. And welcome in. Let's go ahead and take this tree down. That was Cupcake? Oh, it was you? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Explode. It's nice to know that alert is working, that while I'm streaming and somebody subscribes to the channel, that I get my alert. A little slow as it is, as that's the way YouTube kind of rolls on the slow side. Let's go ahead and clear some of these out. Even on low, no latency on YouTube side, it's just slow. Let's build this one up. There we go. Thank you so much, Explode. I appreciate that. Because you know, if you do stream, all that stuff is supposed to help. So I appreciate you doing that for me. Alright, no more? Cool. And another apple. We're in our last little bits here. Wonder how long how far a diamond non-unbreaking shovel is going to last for us. Uh-oh. Because I'm not picking up any items here. Let's pop that into there. Let's pop that into there. Looks like we might need to make a trip back to our boat. Oh. Ta-da. Nice. Alright. How much space do we have? We got one more. Okay. Only 2 more trees to go. Well, 2 more trees here. Okay, let's take all this stuff back now. This should look nice and clean of trees. And it sure does. Smack will come out. We'll go ahead and take that tree out. Wait, I'm missing a block. There we go. No block left behind. Let's go ahead and do that tree as well. Apple, love it. I wonder how much gold we have. Can we? Ooh, and definitely want to collect that and that and that. I think I started recording videos in 23, September of 3rd. Oh, nice. Do you have a specialty? Like, do you specialize? Do you feel like you're a builder or you're a redstoner? You think you're a nice blend? Or an adventurer? Maybe you just like doing the adventure stuff. I think for as long as I played Vault Hunters, I've considered myself a little bit more of an adventurer, even though I love building. And building has its own challenges, of course. Definitely a builder. All right. All right. Tree's gone. Wow. Okay. This is where the part where I love small progress, and even though it was like just trees, like this progress feels like that much more closer to completion. I mean, we're talking about a game where it's one block at a time, either digging or placing. So when you clear out a nice little section like that, making games and survival. The making games part, I'm noticing that becoming a new thing exactly, but a much more popular thing of making games within Minecraft. And that is a weak point. Like, I don't have that mindset, I guess. And I think about like what Tango Tech did. What other games do you play? So right now, outside of this, I'm actually playing Breath of the Wild. My favorite games growing up was Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy sagas. I didn't play Final Fantasy Online though. Did not intrigue me anyway. And my other favorite game was Metal Gear, and the Metal Gear saga. Those were my favorite games growing up. Okay, so we should be full on that. Cocoa beans. But yeah, so my current game of choice outside of this is Breath of the Wild. The first game I have ever played was Minecraft, and I still play it a lot. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm trying to think if there's any... When I say adventure games... Chicken, of course. I think about like Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear... like all the Metal Gear Saga in general, and how it's played. It's one of my, and that's probably one of the reasons why I enjoy. I'm just getting my recipe here. It's one of the reasons why I probably enjoy Breath of the Wild, because I feel like Breath of the Wild has that same Metal Gear format, which I really enjoy. Or the way to play it. Food. Mob drops. What's our gold look like? Okay, so we can make 2 apples. So what outside this channel, I'm going to go live on the 20th. On the summer, 20th, 2026. Okay, cool. Nice. Love it. What other games? I know you said you play Minecraft a lot, and that was your first game. Have you played anything else? Like, I also like little puzzle games. Like, I also grew up playing like Tetris and stuff like that. So there's still puzzle games that I still enjoy playing. Wow, that really almost bended that thing all the way up. Grand Theft... Oh my goodness. Grand Theft Auto. What are they up to now? Is it Grand Theft Auto 6 or 7? I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 2 or 3. Those like little mission games. And again, I go back to Breath of the Wild now. Breath of the Wild has like all these little mini side quest stuff to do. And that's what I loved about Grand Theft Auto, the little side quests. GTA 6 is what it's out now. That's what I loved about that game. Like, it's not that there wasn't a purpose to the game, but the amount of number like sheer side quests that you could get distracted on, and that's what I'm loving about where Minecraft is today. I mean, you have the trail ruins, you have the ancient city, you actually have all these like little points of interest and all these little side quests. You know, before, like, getting it started out, it was, what do we have? We had desert temples, and, you know, you beat the dragon, of course. And even still, to me, beat the dragon is still just a side quest. It's not even, like, it's not a game ender. I mean, this is supposed to be a sandbox game anyway, so, yeah. But that's how I felt about Grand Theft Auto. It was like, it was never... It was the whole game was basically a side quest, and that's what I loved about it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I need to go. All right, hey Explode, thank you so much for coming by, hanging out. I really appreciate it, man. Exploding cupcake. I love it. Be safe. Alright. I have a shovel. I have 21 levels. And if we're going to move on the canal... Oh, I actually have this. I made this. We did the mending villager. So we have that. So that's done. We don't exactly have a wool farm, but we have something. Storage, canal with wool. Create the canal with wool. Okay, we did this. This was basically the outline. And then light up the village. You know what? That's not a bad idea. We might as well get that done. You know, we'll even make some fences, and we'll make it kind of match. There's one acacia fence. Let's bring you down. I think 7's plenty. 7 could be plenty. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then let's find out what we have. Dark. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good. That's better. Yeah, we just don't need mobs popping up in our village. I was messing, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I was just kind of messing around when I bumped this thing out and doing the shelves. And see, now that's bad. That's better. All right. See, I'm not sure if this should be completely dark or not. Okay. I'm all out of acacia fence posts. Maybe we should mow too. I feel like these need to connect. I don't have any more shovels. This is my only shovel, right? So, made pathways. Yeah, so that kind of works, right? do that. There we go. You are still kind of... There we go. Lighten up the village. This is like a pathway, so yeah, let's go ahead and drop something here. Oh, no way, no way, no way! What in the world? Alright, I have 19 arrows. The question is, can I... Oh, we got an extra 8. What? I totally got you. I cannot believe this thing's on a horse, chasing me with a freaking spear. Well, I didn't want to hit the horse. Gotcha. Do I have a lead? At this point, I just want to sleep. Oh. Come here. Come here. Good grief. Oh, another one? Are you serious right now? I cannot make it daytime fast enough right now. Oh, boy. Oh, did I seriously hit him? Horse. Wow, I am really bad at this, apparently. Well, all right. Now the question is, do I have any leads? I remember having leads. I do. Okay. I need some blocks now. Is that block? Is that a number? Alright. There you go, buddy. No, I don't want to ride you. I want... Yeah, you guys need to stay in there. Oh, it's so dirty right now. It feels just so dirty right now as far as like the little trap. Alright, we survived. Let's hope these guys just don't remember I shot them. Yeah, we need to light this place up. That's pretty bad. This is like the most drama we've had in quite some time since we got here. It's pretty bad. Let's get you there. Plunk. And there. That should help. All right. Let's feed this to you. Good job. Way to save your village. You guys did excellent. Even with me shooting you. Just don't let them know I did that. Alright, let's take this tree down. This is in our way. Trying to make this village kind of more functioning. Clearly hasn't been kept up by these numbskulls. Alright, let's get some more of these. And of course we need some dirt. You guys can't be wandering off from, like, the center of the village. You guys know that, right? Alright, let's go get some dirt. See if we can clean up that mess. Yeah, I broke that. Alright. We got 6 arrows on top of everything else. I think we're going to need an infinite bow. Normally I'm a not infinite, I'm a mending kind of bow guy. I don't even know how to get that guy out of there. Okay. Losing fish to the all right. I don't even know what to do right now, other than play. Oh, we can make a sail. Thank goodness you're safe. Might need to figure out a better system. Don't need a zombie breaking down that door and turning him. We need that. So we'll go ahead and do another book. And let's sleep this night away so it doesn't get crazy again. Because that was crazy. I mean, I do need a mob farm, but usually you kind of like to control its, how it spawns and dirt. Dun, 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 dun. Keeping ourselves organized here. Nope, that stays. That stays. That's better. That gets recycled. I like how this is like on the hairy edge of two biomes, so when we're in the village it doesn't rain, but when we're not in the village... So that fixes that problem. That's pretty much the edge of the village there. Let's take down these two trees here. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's turn this back on. There we go. This one needs to come down. Alright, it's way better. Much better. Light up the village. just going to mark some just out a little ways. That should help. Oh, we're on this pathway now. Let's go down this pathway. That's kind of cute. Little double door action going on here. Do that. And I'm getting a little more antsy to just get some light down. Anxious. I shouldn't worry about way up here, but the road goes up here, so... And this is in the way of the pathway. We're just staying it, we're keeping it legit. Alright. Ow, dang it. Dirt. Oh my goodness, I thought I saw a creeper walking my way. I really did. Alright, this should help out quite a bit. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I do want to, however... connect. There, feels good to be connected. Alright. I don't want to get too crazy here. Although, my death would be the reason why I didn't get too crazy here. Or I should say the result, or the consequence. Ooh, new recipes. All because I have a silk touch pickaxe now. Of course, that's where I was using the train. There, that's better. I mean, it looks better for sure. We may need to do something about that. Blocks. Ores. Alright, I consider light up the village is done. Let's think about what we want to do with the canal next. Because now we're at the big point of dig out canal. need better tools. For the task. So if that's the case, because it's really, like, I'm easily going to go through a diamond shovel. If I just start digging now and not worry about all the stuff that goes along with it. So I guess the question is, how can we make... I mean, really, like, can we make a farm kind of like in here? I don't want to go looking for a spawner. I was trying to figure out if there's a way to, like, because I always don't like sky farms and stuff like that. In one sense, it makes perfectly good sense if you're trying to be that kind of functional, but if you're just trying to... I like integrating my farms into builds. So, if we wanted to build a farm, how do we want to build it? Where do we want to put it? What does it want to do? Trading is going to get me XP as well. But right now, this is our only XP farm. Look at that, Lantern. Looting 1. Looting 1. Well, we're getting there. All I gotta say is we're getting there. It's not a quick process, by any means. All while trying to make things look a little bit good. And look at that, we're breaking day 100. We are now a third of the way to getting to our record. Well, it was a little less than a third of the day. Passing the time, look at that. Play for 100 days. Done. I really am trying to think of the dozens and dozens, infinite possibilities of the directions we can go in right now. I'm trying to really think about what would be best for us. And right now I'm thinking, like, we didn't even change our armor set. We just put Aqua Affinity on our helmet. I guess we did put Fire Pro on our boots. So, yeah, we need to make better strides for our gear. I wonder if baby zombies can jump in there and ride them. That would be insane. What do you got? Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of leather, buddy. This is going to do absolutely nothing, and that's going to do absolutely nothing. So we're going to pop these out. Just going to plop those in. As a matter of fact, actually, let's put that there. Let's put this one there. You're going to do absolutely nothing there. I'm actually kind of tired of you. You're kind of in my way. This all doesn't feel good. So let's do that. We'll figure something else out there. What should we do here? So we've obviously kind of done this thing. This is really cool. Actually, you're facing the wrong way. There you go. That's better. So we've done this. I haven't figured out a way to really hide that yet. Because obviously hiding it would be nice. I mean, we could build it out a little bit. So we got some thoughts there. I guess maybe we should think about the wool farm. I want to keep it kind of away. The pen's nice. But actually, like, building it into something like this may not be so terrible, right? We could put one here and one here. Change colors. Actually, probably do. Yeah, we do one side by side like that. One on one. And just change out colors as we need. There's that other farm that I saw where you just kind of you do like a 2x3. And then you put trap doors. You do like a 2x3, but you end up putting trap doors to squish them so they're just into the 1x1 space. So then the shears would come out of this one here. But then all along the edge, like this, 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 and this, and then this one here, they would all have trap doors on them because each sheep would take up one space in here, one block, and then that would push them just enough over that the shears could shear them. And these could be made out of glass or leaves, so it could be like a little bush looking thing. Because that would leave the grass underneath of it as grass, so when they eat the grass here, it would replenish the grass. Except for maybe that one. How does that one get replenished? And I think it sits on a clock, so it's not, so if it doesn't shear anything, it doesn't take anything off the shears, but it sits on a clock, which I'm not sure I like that. I usually like things to be reactionary, like the nice old school mine hopper underneath, like kind of tucked into one of these blocks here. I don't know, I have to think on it a little bit. But as of right now, we could definitely go in here. Put the thing there, hopper, down into a couple of chests. I think that could work. Apparently. Alright, so there's an idea. I think that's the one I'm gonna run with, actually. So we need to make a mine hopper cart, 2 of them. So 2 hoppers, 2 carts. Do I even have enough iron? Maybe another iron farm would be in order, and where would we put that? I also think I want to clean this up. Well, we also need a breeder. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 villagers, plus the nitwit. So if we're gonna do the passive 5 breeder, or 5 villager kind of breeder, I'm not sure the nitwit works. Although he is definitely the 5th person creating iron golems, so apparently that is working. Alright. Nope, we had enough challenges. I don't need another one right now. Already trying to think outside the box with what's going on, how to expand, what to do next. things. Where do I have beds? 'Cause I don't like having... There we go. You're still doing leather, huh? Why don't we swap you out? Maybe we can start doing free-range trading right now. No, I don't want to do free-range trading. I do. I do and don't. I did enjoy the format. Wait, is there two of you? Why is there two of you? Oh, because apparently there's two buckets in here. Do that. Okay, but as of right now, I am needing to get ready for our Christmas party tonight. So, I'm going to end the stream here. A little early, sorry. 2.5 hours. We're good. Explode/Miss Cupcake or Mr. Cupcake. I'm not sure what your gender is, but thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I really appreciate that. Let's head over to our end screen, shall we? There we go. Oh, let's not cancel, pause, finish recording. Canal tree removal. There we go. There we are. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out and watching the VOD or being here with me. Explode Cupcake, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here and keeping me company. I stream on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till about noon. It's usually a nice little 3 hours. I'm going to finish some things this week. That's my resolution. I'm going to finish one thing. I'm going to pick one thing. I'm going to finish it. And you guys will be so proud of me. I'll be so proud of me, really. That's it for me today. I will see you next week. You guys stay safe. Be kind to each other. And I'll see you again soon. Cheers.